John Taylor, the Lord Taylor of Warwick, spoke to us about his involvement in boosting this partnership.
It's a pleasure and a privilege to host the UK-Nigeria Trade Summit at the House of Lords. I think it's perhaps the first time that Nigerian music had ever been played at the House of Lords since the House of Lords started in the 14th century. So that was a first. No, the event was a great success. There were government ministers, both Nigerian and British. There were ambassadors, MPs, peers, and even Nigerian royalty. For 40 years, Britain was focused very much on the European Union. And I think to the neglect of the Commonwealth, in my opinion. Now that Brexit is a fact, not a fantasy, we can now trade more with the rest of the world, including the Commonwealth. And of course, Nigeria is a leading nation in the Commonwealth. The other factor is there are at least 200,000 Nigerians living in Britain. So the Nigerian diaspora is a significant force in Britain and can help this process. And at long last, the government, I think, is waking up to the potential. After all, you know, the UK and Nigeria already trade with each other, and it's £3.2 billion worth of trade. Significant. So we want to build upon that historical success. We also have a lot in common. We have the same political, historical, financial and legal backgrounds. The sovereign as well is another link. Soft power, fashion, film, arts, you know, we are linked over decades, and I think we need to build upon that relationship we have with each other. Nigerians are very much part of the British culture now. There's one thing about life, and it's permanent, and that is change. Britain is a multiracial, multicultural society, and that includes Nigerians. I think Brexit has changed a lot. I think there's more focus now on the Commonwealth. We've got the Commonwealth Games coming up in July in Birmingham. Also, at the end of April, the Nigerian government ministers and the UK government ministers signed a deal worth $300 million. Now, that will be direct investment into Nigeria. That alone will create 5,000 jobs. Now, you may say, so what? But it's the beginning of a process. That's the important thing. It's not just activity, it's action. It's not just words, it's real progress.